largest loss of life in an industrial accident in recent Washington state history. More pushback on data centers. This time it's Wisconsin's Dane County, considering an 18-month moratorium. And America's talking. It is Friday, May 29th, 2026. This is the Center Square Daily. In for Greg Bishop today, I'm your host, Carlene Johnson. In Washington state this week, the most deadly industrial accident in recent history. There are 8 confirmed dead and 3 people that are missing and presumed dead following a chemical vat implosion at the Nippon Dynawave paper mill in Longview. It happened Tuesday morning during a shift change, real early in the morning, about 7:15. And officials say it was a 900,000-gallon tank containing a highly destructive chemical called white liqueur that imploded at the facility. But why that happened remains a mystery at this point. It is, as I mentioned, the deadliest industrial accident in recent state history. And Senator Jeff Wilson, who represents Longview and has a son actually that works at that site, not injured, not involved in it. He's very familiar with the Nippon facility because he was a contractor there, a private contractor with his own business for about 26 years, he told me. The senator is very upset, obviously. It's a small community. Longview is not a big city in Washington, only about 20-some thousand people. So a lot of people know people that work at the plant and have friends and family there. It's been a very difficult week for Senator Wilson. And again, he told me it is still a complete mystery at this point as to what happened.
You can see that this was a sudden impact. And at times that hurts to talk about it because you want to personify about those workers. Did they have a chance? Did they not? Training or no training. They were very well trained people. They're very professional there. But how do you train not for a worst case discharge, but a worst case scenario? I have never seen a tank of that size fail like that. Now, when I mean failure, we know it's a tank failure, but we don't know whether it ruptured, whether it was structural. I doubt it was something with the contents of the white liquor. I'm more concerned about, you could see that when the tank leaned, for whatever reason, it sent a wall of liquid towards people. And that's what hurts.
Now, officials say some of that chemical did make its way into the nearby Columbia River and to some of the drainage areas, the ditches in Longview. So the Washington State Department of Ecology is on site checking the water, checking the air. So is the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. The feds got out here by the very next morning and quickly, making sure that neighbors, that residents didn't need to be evacuated from the area. Senator Wilson said those environmental impacts will continue to be assessed in these coming days.
It's almost too much. The devastation is over the top on this one. It was the worst case scenario, period. Limited access, corrosive materials, people in harm's way. No alarm could have predicted this, I'm sure. We don't know the cause. Everybody and everybody's questions need to be answered. And I represent the 19th district, not as a politician, but as a community member, somebody that's worked there, somebody that has family and friends there. And we want these answers. And it's difficult because the impact you have to check off things that you can be certain of. For example, the city of Longview and surrounding areas water supply, the wells are right across the street for our drinking water.
So they're going to be continuing to monitor. I was watching the press briefing late yesterday, and there were a lot of members of the community and members of the media asking about the odor, because this white liqueur, which is used in the paper making process, I probably should have explained that, but it's used to kind of break down pulp in there as part of the paper making process, and it has an odor, like a sulfur type odor in the air. But they've been reassuring neighbors and members of the media that just because you smell that odor, there's no health concern from that. But of course, people are rightly concerned and asking the right questions, and hopefully we'll get some answers in these days ahead.